Welcome back to Undiagnosed Baddie, my daily 10-minute podcast. It's something quick for you to catch up on. You know, when you're brushing your teeth, on the way to your car, laying down, you know how you guys scroll, tying your shoes, play my episodes, start from the beginning, y'all. This is gonna be a 365-day podcast, 10 minutes. It's nice and easy, not a long one at all, okay? I did tell y'all that I was gonna start having notes so I could be focused on what I want to focus on for a particular episode. This episode, I want to talk about my YouTube journey and my stats. Right now, we're at 507 subscribers. Again, I said that I have to figure out by the 31st, which is in 3 weeks, if I'm going to get 500 for quarter 2 or 1,000. And I honestly think I'm just going to go for the 1,000. Like, yeah, we about to put the pedal to the metal. Now, one of the reasons why I'm doing this is because I saw someone on here that makes millions off of YouTube saying you have to at least put out 1,000 videos on YouTube every year to be seen, for the algorithm to pick you up, for it to push you out and all this other stuff. So I was like, okay, challenge accepted. 365 of those is easy. That's 10 minutes a day. That's an easy commitment to myself, for myself, and everything that I want to do. So here we are. With that being said, in January, now I feel like the number-wise, I'm behind, and I'm going to tell you why. So in January, I put out 36 videos and 17 shorts, okay? In February, I put out 31 videos and 28 shorts. Now it is, and we're in March, and I have 3 weeks, not even 3 weeks, it's really like 2.5 because how the month is set up, to supersede these stats for YouTube, to maintain being on track to hit 1,000 videos by the end of the year. What does that look like for me? Like I said, I had before some series that I wanted to drop, because every time you come to my channel, I want to make sure that it's something there for the people. I'm my own network at this point. And I know people are like, well, I'm getting my own website and I'm doing this and I'm doing that. We're going to just use YouTube. This is going to be my main one. I focused on TikTok before. I never really focused on Instagram. Instagram was never really my jam because at first it was too superficial, and then it went a totally different way. Now it's videos with words, and I really don't know. And I was never using Facebook, although I'm monetized over there. With that being said, what does the future of my YouTube look like? Now, I enjoy doing the vlogs. That vlog, Philly, that one day road trip took me about, y'all, I'm not an editor. It took me about 8 hours to edit down all my footage, to 30 minutes, to find the music, to line everything up, see what was good visually. Sometimes when you have other people with you, this is not about anybody that was with me on that trip. When you have other people with you, whether it's my daughter, whether it's Brooke, whether it's you, and I'm telling you my vision behind the fucking camera, sometimes it doesn't pan out that way, or it drops when I thought we had it. Again, this is not against anybody. You have to edit that stuff out because it's scrap at that point. So you also have to remember to get B-roll. You have to remember to set up different angles. You have to remember to do all kind of things. And so for the flow of everything, it takes a long time to edit. I want to do at least 2 vlogs a month. I think that's fair. But I also have to figure out what exactly I want to vlog and what the girls are looking for. The girls, the guys, the theys, all of the things, right? So what are the people, what are my subscribers actually looking for? So, you know, I'm interactive with you guys. If you have things that you want to see, or things that you think that I might want to cover, and not tunnel vision me into something and say, oh, well, you did this before, so now you need to hit every flower show. No, that's not, like, that's part of, I love that flower show. That doesn't mean I want to be a florist and study horticulture. You know what I'm saying? So if you have any ideas or if there's things that you'd like to see, I'm putting my second like regular life vlog together now. I'm trying to see how I'm even gonna do that. I asked Instagram to send me some questions. So many people saw it. I had 5 people give me questions, and they actually gave me very good questions. So shout out to them for giving me some questions on how I can incorporate it. I like doing my vlogs semi-reality style where I sit down and answer a question. But I also like people reading off the questions. You know what I'm saying? So I might have to get somebody to voice record themselves. And that's another part of it, right? Can you ask me these questions? I have to build in the 20, 30-second time frame of me just sitting there acting like I'm getting recorded, because I don't want people to necessarily hear my answers before I produce my vlog, right? Like that's the suspense of it all. That's the oh, what's going on? What's she doing this time? You know, I like the suspense of putting something good out. Like, what about my life that you want to watch? Let's make it interesting. I don't want to necessarily do, oh, on mornings like this, I just drink my coffee and I am in my soft girl era, in my athleisure. Like, it's cool. I watch some of that stuff for cinematic views, for angles, and learning how they use their camera and their lighting and dimming it and this and that. But that's really where we're at with YouTube. So I have to turn, honestly, I have to turn this up like several notches, just simply because I'm not going to hit 1,000 videos at the rate of 40, 50 videos a month, whether it's shorts or long form content. We're guaranteed 365, right? But what else? What else? What else do I produce on my channel? You know, then we have the convo and codes. What else am I producing to make people want to come here and stay here? That's one of the things. So we're into that. Speaking of want to be here, want to stay here. And when I said just because I do something doesn't mean I want to go learn another thing, but I was sitting here thinking maybe another degree, maybe a communications degree, maybe add a degree. I need to put my degrees on my wall. I really need to put my degrees on the wall for where I do my Zooms and all that other stuff. I really need to throw my degrees up. And my certs, throw those up. Maybe a communications degree. I don't necessarily think I want a journalism degree. I don't know. What else? What's next for me? I like to be doing something and then boom, yeah, it's done. And oh, she was doing that the whole time. Yeah, you know, people think because you're unemployed, you have endless time, and that's not true, because a lot of my time is spent applying for jobs. It's spent thinking about how I could get more clients. It's spent doing the work for the clients that I have now. You know, the Bella Collective houses all of this. Media Dreams of Digital Creators, this right here, where we at? Can you see it? Media Dreams of Digital Creators, that's my consulting business. So I do have clients. So I'm putting together contracts. I'm doing scheduling. I'm doing all kind of stuff for my clients, but I have to get more clients. That's one of the things that I have to do. Now, definitely, you know, moving forward with contracts with everybody, and not necessarily NDAs, but we're moving forward with contracts with everything. Even if I want to, you know, be a guest, if I'm coming to your set, if I'm driving from where I'm at to Baltimore, to Richmond, we're going to have a contract at this point. It just has to be done with me, with my client, and with your business. That's just how it has to work, because so many people just rely on word of mouth, and then, oh, I ain't say that, and then you're assed out. So we are definitely covering our asses all 2026. Welcome to Media Dreams of Digital Creators, y'all. It's about to get real interesting. I want y'all to stay tuned. I love all of the feedback. In the comments, stop texting me. In the comments,